is something you'll appreciate. I'm sure you understand just what I mean. Now everybody, everywhere is falling for her now. I'm talking about the new Ford, and boy, she is a wow. Now lay off, people, lay off, folks. None of your sarcastic jokes, 'cause Henry's made a lady out of Lizzie. No more bruises, no more aches. Now she's got those four-wheel brakes. Henry's made a lady out of Lizzie. She's even got a rumble seat and lots of style and class. The horn just seems to holler out, they shall not pass. The Lincoln cars just yell out loud, they are mighty, mighty proud, 'cause Henry's made a lady out of Lizzie. Hey, pull over there. To stop for every single traffic cop, 'cause Henry's made a lady out of Lizzie. Not a rattle, not a bit. Lizzie now has lots of it. Henry's made a lady out of Lizzie. There's everything inside her now except a kitchen sink, a mirror, and a powder puff, a shower bath, I think. She once had rattles in her wheel, but now she's full of sex appeal, 'cause Henry's made a lady out of Lizzie.
Isn't she cute? We'll introduce Miss Betty Boo, a poodle dog can go whoop, 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 as all doggies do. A poodle dog can whoop, whoop, do, like Betty Boo can do. A Jersey cow can go moo, 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 all along they through. But a Jersey cow can whoop, whoop, do, like Betty Boo can do. This gal has got a lot that's hot, she leaves a spell that's clinging, and anytime and anywhere you can hear this lady singing. And auto horn can go beep, beep, beep down the avenue, but an auto horn can boop-boop-a-doo like Betty Boop can do. A hot cornet can go sounding hot and blue, but a hot cornet can boop-boop-a-doo like Betty Boop can do. A saxophone can go playing all night through, but a saxophone can boop-boop-a-doo like Betty Boop can do. This little miss will never miss a chance for vocal tuning, and anytime and anywhere you can hear this lady crooning. A kettle drum can go, that's no news to you, but a kettle drum can boop-boop-a-doo like Betty Boop can do. And you might have heard Sam the accordion man, but you ain't heard nothing and you won't hear nothing till you hear my Betty go boo-boo-doo.
Hiram Brown, when to town, bought himself before the other day. Now the charm on the farm loses out whenever he's on his merry way. Oh, Susie Green has been seen riding when the moon was shining clear. Chauffeur didn't tell, but he knew very well that Hiram Sue was sitting in the rear. Ha, ha, on the old back seat of the Henry Ford. They didn't mind the rumble of the old box Ford. The wines were blowing and her hands grew cold. Hiram said, I'll be a little bit bold. He placed his arm right around her waist. Then the chauffeur loudly roared, the motor's getting warmer, so brighten up the corner on the old back seat of the Henry Ford. The motor's getting warmer, so brighten up the corner on the old back seat of the Henry Ford. Down the road, he was going 7 miles an hour. He said, hi, heaven by. Hiram said, a can of gasoline, I use it sour. Oh, here it pound, here it pound. Here's the lever, just another crank. Throw it in the low, and then you'll see her go. There's a half a barrel of cider in the tank. Ha, ha, on the old back seat of the Henry Ford. They didn't mind the rumble of the old box Ford. The lines were blowing, but oh, what care they? They were happy as the birds in May. He said, now, Sue, kiss your Hiram do. Then the maiden loudly roared, come on, get busy, kiddo, for you know that I'm a widow on the old back seat of the Henry Ford. Come on, get busy, kiddo, for you know that I'm a widow on the old back seat of the Henry Ford.
Say, do you like those horns that go? No, I like the horns that go. That go. I don't know what there is about one, but you can't get along without one. I ain't had a girlfriend for many a night. No. Since I got that bugle, I'm doing all right. Yeah. I'm wild about horns on automobiles that go.
Henry Jones and a pretty little queen took a ride one day in his big limousine. The car kicked up and the engine wouldn't crank. There wasn't any gas in the gasoline tank. Just about that time along came Nord, and he rambled right along in his little old Ford. He stole that queen as his engine sang a song, and his little old Ford just rambled right along. His little old Ford rambled right along, and the little old Ford rambled right along. The gas ran out in the big machine, but the darned little Ford don't need gasoline. The big limousine had to back downhill, but the blamed little Ford is going up still. When it runs out of dope, just fill it up with soap, and the little Ford will ramble right along. Now they ran over glass and they ran over nails. They ran over pigs and puppy dogs' tails. They spotted a cop and shot out a sight. They rambled all day till almost night. They smashed up fences and telegraph poles, ran into ditches and deep shut holes. They bumped into a preacher and the preacher took a ride. Then the Ford rambled on with Johnny and his bride. The little old Ford rambled right along, and the little old Ford rambled right along. He swung around a corner and he ran into a mule, and the darned old donkey kicked like a fool. He brayed and he balked and he kicked the wheels, but he had to quit kicking to save his heels. When she blows out a tire, just wrap it up with wire, and the little Ford will ramble right along. You can smash the top and smash up the seat, twist it out of shape till both ends meet. Smash the body and rip out a gear, smash up the front and smash up the rear. Bend up the fender and rip off the tires, break up the lamps and cut out the wires. Throw in the clutch to the dickens with the juice, and the little old Ford will go to beat the juice. The little old Ford, it rambled right along, and the little old Ford, it rambled right along. Now cut that out, you naughty tease. 'Tis a left-hand drive and a right-hand squeeze. Patch it up with a piece of string, chewing gum, or any old thing. When the power gets sick, just hit it with a brick, and the little Ford will ramble right along. Isn't it nice when the motor breaks down out in an automobile, leaving you stranded 10 miles out of town out in an automobile? You crawl underneath to repair it, of course. The auto explodes with a great deal of force. You land in the road full of mud and remorse out in an automobile. Out in an automobile, out $20 a day. There is no doubt when you're in it, you're out. You're out for the fine that you'll pay. Then you'll be out for repair.